Good morning to you all. Rather an unexpected video is going to be put up. In the bathroom I had 3 plants growing on the windowsill. They were doing fairly well, but one of them wasn't doing anything at all. So I thought, right, you're going to be moved down to the greenhouse. And it was on my way down to the greenhouse that the plant in front of us suddenly dropped out of its pot. Now, the main reason for moving these plants was this one. It is Euphorbia neohumbertii. It's a species found in it's where the lemurs come from. My memory is not very good at times. It will come back. Anyhow, Madagascar. Anyhow, memories come back. Please excuse me. It's due to the fact I'm getting old, I think. Anyhow, as I was walking down the garden path, this plant dropped out of its pot. And as you can see, that is the end. Now, this is obviously why the poor thing never really did well. It's supposed to produce a lovely set of leaves. We look at the growing point. I'm going to put it in the sunshine. The sun's shining in really nice at the moment. I'm hoping it shows up okay, I just don't know. But then let's see if I'm getting the sun. There we are. That is the actual growing point, which should be the growing point, and from there should emerge beautiful leaves during the growing period. But as you can see, it hasn't. It's just remained stationary. So what we've got to do is to try and make it reroot, and the only way to do this is to chop back to clean tissue. Now I'm going to have to put this down while I do it, so if you'll excuse me, let me put this down. It'll keep running, but it'll just show whatever it's going to show, and I'm going to chop about at that point. I shall chop and see what happens. Right, I'll put the camera down. Get a nice sharp knife. You can't see it happening because I can't do 2 things at once. So I'm going to cut through without cutting my fingers off. Aha! Right, let's have a look at that. Right, let's have a look. We're back. We are back. Now, you'll notice we're down to clean tissue. The white latex is characteristic of the genus Euphorbia. Be very careful with that stuff because it's not very nice, and I can tell of funny stories about this where, well, I won't go into it, but let's put it like this. Make sure your hands are always washed after playing about with this stuff, because if it gets into cuts and any delicate places, your eyes or ears, it can be quite nasty. It is latex, which well, they make rubber out of it in some cases. There's the name, Euphorbia neohumbertii, from Madagascar. I should have remembered that. My memory does tend to go at times, probably due to old age, but it's always done it, so it's nothing new. There's the top of it, trying to produce leaves. The poor thing didn't manage it because the base, which is this bit here, which I've got between my fingers, had died. It hadn't just rotted off, it was just dead. So unfortunately no moisture was being brought up via the vascular bundles, that's the little tubes that are within the stem, vascular bundles. They had gone to wood. But now, hopefully, I will dry this for a couple of days and then pot it up with a nice bit of Johniness, and we will try again. Hopefully I might have saved it, because these are nice plants. Anyhow, while I'm having a chat, and I love talking, as you've probably guessed by now, we've got a bring and buy coming up soon at Sevenoaks. So have a look at your cactus calendars. Have a look on the computer. It's all there. The British Cactus and Succulent Society, and I think it's being organised by Bromley. But anyhow, I've heard it's going to be a very good bring and buy. So I shall be there. Me Get One will be there. So come along and see what we can see. I'm hoping to buy a few plants. You never know. Anyhow, as I say, thanks for watching. And please subscribe. Please comment. And probably in a few months' time I might be able to report this plant has burst into life. I hope it does. Anyhow, that should be it. But what I would say is, when you're doing these cuts, make sure the knife is sharp. The one I just used was a brand new knife. Quite a vicious looking thing. And that had a job cutting through. So make sure it's sharp. Make sure you cut cleanly. And don't leave any decay behind, because that'll just spread up. So anyhow, we're going to let this to rest for a few days and then pot it up. Once again, thanks for watching. As I say, any comments please make, good or bad. Anything's publicity, so let us know. Thanks again. Thank you.